mental stability real. When you don't have a roof over your head, you have to live with people. And people have to disadvantage of you. You know nice enough.
I know.
You know nice none at all.
Which is why.
People have to liberty of you.
Which is why in this response to the disaster, we pay special attention to people's mental health, because it is a real thing. When you are in these kinds of situations, it can impact your mood, and then that leads to all kinds of other behaviors, which is dangerous. So when you come to me and say, you know, it is affecting me, and I understand.
Yes, sir. Depression is real and mental stability is real. So when you go through depression, when you don't have a roof over your head, you have to move from one place to another. When you have a daughter, you're ups and down. This means to start life, and then the next time you have bounce back. Instead of you go forward, you have bounce back. So you're going back in the same time mental ability. You want forward instead of you look behind.
So I'm glad you raised the issue.
Yes, sir.
And I'm very, very sensitive to it.
Yes, sir.
Because, you know, when we are doing our disaster response, we tend to look at the physical needs, but not always the emotional and mental needs. We tend to take that for granted because we're hardy people. We tend to believe, oh, we're used to adversity and we'll get over it. But it has an impact. You know? It leads to deviant behavior. It leads to hopelessness, and we need to recognize it up front. Which is whenever I speak to groups, I try to keep their spirits up, and if they display good spirits, I acknowledge it because that is even good. So, like in this group, even though people are upset, some are angry, and some are just disbelieving that there will be any help. But mostly, people are hopeful and looking for a ray of assurance. And what we are here to do is to give you that assurance, and but at the same time to help to set reasonable expectations, because sometimes people have unreasonable expectations of what the government can do. The other thing to combat this business of your emotional stability is to be able to take charge of your future and your destiny, right? So people who have solid, you know, mental states are usually people who say, my future, my destiny is in my own hands. Yes. So they have something called agency. They say, I am responsible for myself, and I'm not looking for somebody to come and help. And the more people take responsibility, the greater it is that their outcomes will be best, right? So what I do, yes, I have to listen to people who are saying, I don't have any resources to take care of myself. I need the government to help. And yes, the government is going to help, but at the same time, I'm saying to you that whatever little you have, try. When the two things come together, when the government brings the resources and you are helping, you're going to move much farther, right? So, it's a rough situation all around. None of us created it. The hurricane is out of our hands, but it is here, and so we have to take a very positive outlook in dealing with it. So I'm glad you raised the issue, and I'm here to reassure not just you but everybody we're going to do our best.